thanks for joining me, your sport pilot James Glory, on another exciting edition of Sport Vibe on DNT, where we'll bring you exciting and latest sport news across the world of sport. This week will be an exception, so I would implore you to please stay tuned, because we'll be right back shortly after this break. Welcome back. The Olympics is going on right now in Paris, but we'll be starting today's episode of Sport Vibe from the world of Formula One, where George Russell was disqualified after claiming the first spot in the Belgian Grand Prix. It was a devastating one for George Russell, but this means that another Mercedes driver, we're talking about Lewis Hamilton, will be occupying the position and winning the Belgian Grand Prix. This also means that Lewis Hamilton has won his 105 Grand Prix in the world of Formula One. He is the highest driver to win more races in the world of Formula One, and he has done this again this year in the world of Formula One. And in the Belgium Grand Prix, he was able to win the Driver of the Day award, and in the second position, where we saw Oscar Piastri was able to win the Hungarian Grand Prix, move to the second position after Russell was disqualified, and also Charles Leclerc moved up to the third position in the Belgium Grand Prix. It was a devastating one for Russell after he was disqualified because of his car was underweight at the Belgium Grand Prix. There was no podium for Max Verstappen again, as his car was facing some little challenge in the race. And another interesting one in the world of Formula One, talking about the just concluded Grand Prix in Belgium, and this means that in the Formula One this season we have witnessed 3 teams finishing 1-2 in the Formula One this season, where we saw the Red Bull winning it at the Bahrain. They were able to finish first and second position at the Bahrain. They were able to finish first and second position in Saudi Arabia. Also, where you talk about Japan Grand Prix, where they finished first and second, where you talk about Max Verstappen and Sergio Perez finishing second for the Red Bull. And also another team that has been able to finish first and second in the Formula One this season is the Ferrari team, when they were able to finish first and second at the Australian Grand Prix. And another team that were able to finish first and second position in this season's Formula One race is just the recent one, where you talk about the McLaren's driver Oscar Piastri and Lando Norris, who were able to finish first and second at the Hungarian Grand Prix. The sad one, as Mercedes couldn't join the first and second position, winning that thing as a team at the Belgium Grand Prix after Russell was disqualified for that particular match. And also another record has been broken in the world of Formula One, and the Ferrari has it becoming the first team in the history of Formula One to have 10,000 championship points in the world of Formula One. Ferrari might not be winning this season the way they ought to. Their podium is not as much as that of the Red Bull, but right now the Red Bull has been able to write their name in gold in the history book of the Formula One. Quite an interesting one for them this season. And also for the record purpose, we know that 10 races are left in this season Formula One, and we'll be witnessing another one at the tail end of August. 14 races has been run already in the world of Formula One, with the Red Bull topping the team standing, and also we know that Max Verstappen is topping the standing of the drivers in the world of Formula 1. Will Lewis Hamilton be back to the sport where he deserves before the end of this season that happens to be his final season with Mercedes? And quickly, let's go on a very short break, and when we're right back, we'll talk more about the games going on in the Olympics. Welcome back, and thanks for staying tuned. Before the break, we said the Olympics is going on right now in Paris, one of the most prestigious, if not the prestigious sports event in the world of sport at large. Quickly, you know that during the weekend we witnessed a trailing match between Australia and Zimbabwe, where Australia were able to come back from behind to win Zimbabwe to get the 3 points in the football match that took place in the women's category. It was quite an interesting one. 11-goal thriller. It was a treat coming from Australia and Zimbabwe at the Olympics. It's another interesting one for the Spanish team, who were able to see off Nigeria. Remember, the first match of Nigeria at the Olympics, when you talk about the football match, they were able to face the Brazil side, where they were defeated in a narrow win against Brazil, but they suffered another defeat against Spain, who are the reigning champion. When you talk about the women's football right now, they were able to defeat Nigeria at the tail end of the competition to book their spot as the quarterfinals of the competition. It's an interesting one for them. You know that their male side also have been able to book their spot in the next round of the competition. They have been also followed by Japan, where you talk about the male side of the football team participating in the Olympics. Quite an interesting one also for the United States of America, who were able to cruise past Germany at the Olympics game. And this means that Emma Hayes has been able to win a 2 competitive match as the head coach of the United States of America. Remember, she was a former coach of Chelsea and doing incredibly well in the Olympics right now. After the United States were able to defeat Germany 4-1 at the Olympics, they have been able to proceed to the quarterfinals of the Olympics that is taking place right now in Paris. It's an interesting one also talking about the Canada team, who suffered a 6-point deduction after they flew a drone across the field of their opponent just to monitor the training section of their opponent. You remember that FIFA has decided to give them a 6-point deduction, but they have kept their title hope alive. Remember, they are the reigning Olympics gold medalists in the football category, and they were able to see all France at the tail end of the competition to keep their faith alive at the Olympics competition going on right now in Paris. What do you have to say about the sanction given to Canada? And do you think Canada will be able to proceed to the quarterfinals of the competition? Right now, Nigeria are yet to get a point in the Olympics going on right now, and for the record purpose, Nigeria has played 11 matches at the Olympics and have only been able to win 1 so far at the Olympics. Will they be able to get their second win? It could help them possibly go down to the quarterfinals of the competition. And in this, an interesting one also, as we know that the season is around the corner, talking about the Premier League season and the Serie A. And across Europe, we know that the football matches will be back in the month of August. We have witnessed so many preseason match played in the world of football, where Manchester City were defeated yet again by AC Milan at their friendly match between them and AC Milan. Remember that Manchester City suffered a defeat against Celtic, where Celtic was able to defeat them in a match that ended 4-3. AC Milan was also able to defeat Manchester City 3-2 at their friendly match. And another interesting one is that we witnessed two Premier League sides taking on each other during the weekend in the world of football. Arsenal and Manchester United were able to play each other at the United States of America, where Arsenal were able to defeat Manchester United on full time 2-1, but on penalty shootout, Manchester United were able to win Arsenal Football Club. Arsenal Football Club, after the match, Mikel Arteta was asked what could take him to win the Premier League this season. He said if he will be able to get 114 points this season, he will be able to win the Premier League ahead of his rival. We're talking about his former coach Pep Guardiola that is coaching Manchester City. Will Manchester City be able to win it for the 5th time in the season that is yet to start, or will Manchester United be able to put up a fight against their local rival in the world of football in the Premier League this season? And this is the length that we will be going on this week's episode of Sport Vibe on DNT. Well, for more news and sports stories, follow us across our various social media handles at Sport Vibe on DNT. Well, remain a law-abiding citizen, enjoy your week and stay out of trouble.